Good morning. I want to talk to you guys before I head to church about Robert Brooks. And it was something, I'm going to say something in my heart because I laid in the bed last night and I kept hearing the song, Something in My Heart. And God walked me through so much. Africa and Bob Marley and Marcus Garvey. I went through a lot. But over these past few, let me start here and say that every movement hasn't made it far because they're rooted without love. Love has to be at the root of everything that we do, not hate. Hate doesn't prosper. Love prospers. Okay? And love of all. We can't label. We can't outcast one. We have to be open to all. Because we're fighting a battle that takes everyone willing to help us. We can't look at people and say, well, it's your kind that did this. It's you. Because it isn't them. We have to look past the color of people. I'm America's melting pot. I'm Igbo, so Nigerian, and Yorkshire, England. Everybody's a melting pot here. So this whole race thing is ridiculous. Like if you really go back and do your ancestry, you'll see that you probably have a little bit of everything as well. So it's crazy. Don't block out those who come to help. Be rooted in love and allow everyone who comes your way to help. Once you're rooted in love, God and Source can step in and fight your battle with you. But if everything we do is rooted in hate, then the universe can't fight with us. Because in hate, God does not exist. So if we form together with love in the midst of whatever battles we fight, God steps in our behalf. That's number one. Up until now, I've came across some of the best spirits. And I know not a lot of people believe in spirits, and I think a big part of it was building up to these moments. Just the other day I shared Edwin Starr's War. And it's because this is our ancestors' battle that we're still fighting. But this time, it's going to be on a bigger playing field. And this time, we don't have to fight it alone if we fight it right. But before that, like September was Bob Marley, and I gave everybody the blueprint, and I said, he lived before his time, but he lived to write his blueprint, and that now was the time his blueprint was needed. And I shared that in October. And here we are in December, where now is the time his blueprint is needed. One love, without labels, without shooting messengers because you don't like who the message is coming from. When letting everybody who is willing to help, because we're all fighting the same evil. We're fighting the same demon. Regardless of whatever the vessel that demon is in, we're fighting the same demon. It's a spiritual warfare we're fighting. It's the same demon. When you look at it like that, it's the same demon. It's just whatever vessel that demon chose to be in, that's who we're fighting. Okay? And so we have to spiritually link up with those who God aligns us with our tribe that God aligns us with. So when you look past the labels, the colors, when you look at the messengers, when you hear their message, and their message aligns with your purpose, same thing I've been telling everybody for months, then you know who your people are. You know where to go. You know who's going to feed your soul and who's going to lead you right. Like over these past few months, it started Bob. It went to Pearl Bailey. And Pearl was given the Presidential Medal of Freedom. She was the ambassador of love. These are the people, the souls I didn't even know. I didn't know their story until God sent them. The other day it was Billie Holiday. And I had to look up and see Strange Fruit. And this happened right before this came out. So it's God aligning a path and guiding us. But we have to know how to listen to the messengers without visually seeing the messengers and allowing that to stop us. Okay? It's 911 on the clock. If that ain't confirmation, come on now, 911. And I'm about to be late for church, so I gotta go. But other things that I heard was humility, humanity, one love, love, really, is the root. We gotta stand on love. Love has to be the root of everything we do right now. Because if not, God cannot be in the midst of it. If hate is the midst of everything we do, we're fighting our own battle, we're gonna keep losing. If love is in the midst of what we do, we're not fighting alone. And our ancestors and everybody else can rise up and fight this war with us. Division comes with labels. I heard UAE. I don't know. I heard that at 8:35. I don't know what that is. UAE. I don't know what that is. But labels cause division. That's a big one too. And then I kept hearing Angie Stone, brothers. So go listen to that. And know that I got you, brothers. I'm a ride for them. Sisters too. Because it's not just our brothers that fight, it's our sisters too. And it's not just in the United States, it's worldwide. And it's acknowledging that we don't fight this alone. It's acknowledging that it is a spiritual warfare. And it's whatever demon that steps into whatever vessel that we see take that life. Make love your focus so that we conquer. And have a great rest of you guys.